Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it's time to play. We are back in Logistical 3 Earth. We're still working on New Zealand. I expect we will be working on New Zealand for quite some time, unless they jump us off to another island. Let's see. I want to kind of start. We've got several contracts, but before we go through those contracts, just want to explore a little bit more of New Zealand. And just before the episode started, I was kind of looking at the map here a bit, and it looks like we're pretty much closed off from going north. We don't have steel over here. I think we need lighting, is it, or something? And we need more steel here. We don't have those resources. So the north is pretty much closed off to us right now. It looks like there is the ability to leverage some boat routes here, maybe with the truck floaties, perhaps, to get to these little islands off the coast. That is also blocked on boats. And we don't have those either, I don't believe. Let's take a look and just see. If I drag, I've got, let's see, what do I have? Let me move this out of the way. Contracts down a little bit. Make sure I've got a truck selected that's actually in our country. So I do. And let's just drag boats and see if we have a source of those. Looks like we do. Look at that. All right, let's see if we have supply. Actually, with roadworks, we don't have to worry about it. Let's go ahead and see if we can unlock this. And maybe this will give us a chance to try out the floaties. All right, so here we go. I'll turn down that volume a little bit. And let's see if I need to supply this place with any input materials. It's possible we're going to run out of these. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I need to supply plastics, which I don't think we know about. Fiberglass we might, and wood I don't think we know about either. There's a couple question marks, real faint question marks above those two resources. So I was able to grab some boats. Let's see. I think I can just hit skip here. How many boats does he have? Can I see 8? Let's see. He may have 6 boats. Well, let's just see if we make the trip. I'm going to say skip. He'll make the trip, and let's see if it unlocks that. Click back on our roadworks. Looks like it might do it. Nope, of course we're one short. All right. There's no population here. It's just a business, so we haven't lost anything. But yeah, we're a little bit short on the boat tonnage, so we can't go off to those islands yet until we find um, the ingredients or the components required to make additional boats. And we just saw that we don't have that yet. Let's see. This roadworks takes 2 boats and steel. We don't have steel. So we're kind of locked in here from the north. We can't go out to those other islands yet. And I noticed that we are blocked off to the east as well. There's a roadworks here that requires dynamite. I don't believe we have that. I'm just going to go ahead and drag and see. I don't see any dynamite nearby. So we haven't discovered that yet. I don't think we can go down here. Let's see. Maybe we can. What does this roadworks require? More dynamite? It looks like we might be able to get in here, get some cheese. If we provide milk, we do have milk. Let's go ahead and fill up the inventory here just while we're exploring. We've got our same truck selected. I'm just going to drag milk. I know we have that down here, although that requires, let's see, that requires an ingredient that we haven't found too. Let's hold off on that and save the little milk that we have. Let's see. Yeah, let's hold off on that. Okay, if we come up here, we are blocked on, it looks like, what are they calling that? Concrete. If I drag concrete, I don't see it. So yeah, I think we need to explore the south. You can see here the east is kind of cut off with this road construction. Same thing here. So I think we need to continue on south and explore a little bit more. So let's grab our yellow truck here and just come down to where we see these little circles. And if I'll try and zoom in here. So these circles are areas where the road ends, where we can go and drive to those, and hopefully that opens up more road for us. So I'm just going to send our yellow dump truck down. And it looks like we discovered already, even before the truck gets there, we discovered that there's some road construction that I think we can clear. That is what? Is that gravel? Yeah, I think we have gravel. As soon as our truck gets there, we will we'll take a look and see. Boom. Yeah, it does cost a little bit of money to make these explorations. So we got a pop up here at the top of the screen. We discovered a mung bean farm. So if we put in fertilizer, we'll get mung beans. We'll see where that's going to be useful probably a little bit later. We completed, now this says it completed a roadworks. This I think might be old. Let me clear these out. And then let's go see if we can clear this roadworks. We need gravel. And let me zoom out and scroll up. There's some gravel way up here. Let's go ahead and we'll just have our yellow truck do that. And that will open up this road for us. That's going to take a little bit of time. I'll pick our blue truck, our blue dump truck, and I'm going to keep on exploring. So I'll grab the blue dump truck, and I'm going to come down here and see if I can find another road or another one of those red circles down here where we can continue exploring. I think there might be something down here. Yeah, there's a red circle. Let's go ahead and get a truck down here exploring, and we'll open up more of the map. And while these two trucks are doing their thing, now maybe we got our yellow truck loading up on gravel. It's going to clear the road construction. We've got our blue truck making their way down south here to open up parts of the map. We're kind of on a slow game speed here with with relatively slow trucks. But now might be a good time to go through these contracts while they're doing that. Okay, so this one we got to complete 20 towns. So we're on our way on that. Not much we can do. This one, maximum truck limits, complete 2,000 businesses. Okay, that one's just going to happen on its own. We're not going to, have anything special to do there. Mini multi-route gizmos. We saw this. Complete all the towns, complete Hiwera, New Zealand to complete this contract. That's going to allow us to do these multi-route. Is that right? Or did it just, oh no, something else just popped up and took our focus. We'll get to that in a second. All right, multi-route gizmo says complete all the towns and businesses in Martinique. We can't do that yet, so that one's on hold. Main buttons, we saw this. This is just completing a town in New Zealand to clear the contract. I don't think we can do that yet either. I think we checked that out last episode. Help number 1, movement. Okay, did we read through this one? So this is basically just a tutorial. Moving your vehicles around the map is the basis of logistical. Drag empty trucks around the map. Drag resources from industries to towns and businesses. Drag resource requirement from a town or a business to an industry. Okay. Complete businesses, complete towns. Towns are blue. And it says businesses are white. And then deliver industry output to produce more output. And then you can upgrade supply industries with upgrade materials to expand them. Complete. Okay, so this is just another town to complete that basically clears this tutorial contract. Logistical screen. I think we looked through this. Did we not? Maybe not. Okay, main buttons top left. A few quick buttons to access. The vehicle list, the vehicle dash, vehicle list below the buttons. Okay, that's the vehicle list. Vehicle dash is to the right of the buttons. This is the dash. Money is the top center, shows your money and other statistics. Yep, we're doing fine with almost 400 grand. Town pop-up on the top right. We've got one there now. It's the roadworks. And we're still supplying gravel. It's a long trip for a slow truck. So this is a good time to go through the contracts. All right, and then the game logs are in the bottom right. And that's the log of events that happened. So we just dismissed a couple of those. And then save data is in the bottom center. Okay, so game last saved, it's showing us here. And I'm scrolling the map while I do it. Of course, I can't scroll back up. Oh, there I can. And okay, and then there's just a town to complete to close out this contract. We'll get to that as we go. All right. New Zealand Hobbits, 10,000 reward. Complete these businesses. Okay. Dink, dink, and dink. So they're just showing us some stuff related to the Hobbits, where that was filmed, perhaps. So that I don't think requires any special attention. Bonus reward for multiple business contracts. Once complete, you will be able to build super single storages. The more businesses, the more stores. These stores double the output and the amount the truck can carry. Huh. Now that's kind of interesting. 18 places to complete. Giraffe, Sumatran tiger. Okay, we'll get to that. I still want to complete exploring here before we tackle some of these contracts. Bonus reward for multiple business contracts. You will be able to build super single storages. These stores double the output and the amount the truck can carry. All right, well, we'll see about that. Here's another one for 10,000, 15 more places to complete. I think once we expose things, it's going to help. I'm just looking for contracts that maybe will help unlock parts of the map. All right, clicking the vehicle list. So this looks like this may be a tutorial one. Clicking different parts of each vehicle row gives different results. Okay, the vehicle icon, select the vehicle, double click it to center the map on the vehicle. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Like if we double click on the blue one, boom, it just centered the map for us. Okay, vehicle title, select the title, and there's no map action. Okay, I'm guessing that is the title. So if I click on the yellow title, it doesn't recenter the map. Cargo icon, select the vehicle, and no map action. Okay, that's what they're currently carrying or going to get, I think. And then what do we got? Source location. Select the vehicle and center the map on the source place. Okay, so we've got a source and destination, I believe, on these. So we're in this row right between the icons. Okay, start and end towns of the vehicle route, click the town name to center the map on the town. Okay, so if I double click our gravel truck here, boom, it just centered the map, I believe. Let's do it again. Or is it taking me back to the truck? Now let's see. Now it seems like I see. If I double click it, it takes me to the truck. If I single click, it takes me to the town, I believe. Yeah, so here is our gravel pit weary. Okay. So what else we got? Okay. Source location, destination. Select the vehicle and center the map. Select vehicle and center map on destination place. Select vehicle and center map on destination place. Okay, yeah, that took us to where he's going. And the truck buttons, quick click for working your truck. No map action. Truck buttons. Okay, is that this? Start stop vehicle. Repeat vehicle route. Empty entire vehicle. And then the depot flag, the country your truck came from, no map action. Ooh, country your truck came from. So if we move trucks to another country, I wonder if this flag will change. I'm kind of using this to know where the truck is at. Because I think earlier I tried to use a dump truck over from Martinique or something here in New Zealand and it didn't work. All right. Then there's just another town to complete for us to clear that tutorial contract. Looks like we've opened up the road. We've only got a few more of these. Let's go through it. Vehicle dash extras. This looks like another tutorial one. The dot 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 button has a few extra things you can do that must be here. The dot 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 button. skip. When loading a cargo, you can skip the load process at any time by clicking the skip button. So we just did that, right, with the boats. And basically, the industry didn't have enough boats for us to fill up the truck. So we just hit skip. And I think we did it over here. There was a button. It allowed us to do the skip, but you can do it here as well. And that just says go ahead and move on. Don't wait to fill up the vehicle. Cancel, you can cancel a load while transporting. If over a few tons, you'll have to pay for the load. That's this guy. Where's that? Cancel, yeah. And then, like they're saying, if you've got a full load and you want to change that truck to go do something else and it's got boats, but you want to go deliver some sugarcane and you've got a bunch of boats loaded up, if you don't deliver those boats and you want to empty that load and it's more than a few tons, you're going to have to pay to unload it. But I don't think it's cost prohibitive. Okay, sell. You can sell your vehicle. That's pretty self-explanatory. Depot. I think this sends it. Doesn't say depot on the list here. I think that sends it back to the depot. If your truck is stuck in a top position, you can return your truck back to the initial depot for a penalty and loss of cargo. So this is basically, you can imagine your truck being towed back to the depot and having to pay a fee to do that. And then what do we got? We got fix. You can fix one vehicle at a time. The counter ticks down as you deliver loads with the other vehicles. I see. So this I'm not familiar with. I haven't used this in Logistical 2, I don't believe. Rejuvenates a vehicle, expensive and takes time, but vehicle rejuvenates to 95% while keeping its boosts and multipliers. Okay, very cool. Interesting. We'll have to try that. And then it's saying here in the little contract that the counter ticks down as you deliver loads with other vehicles. So this isn't like I go and pick rejuvenate. I get up from my chair and come get a coffee and come back, and the truck is fixed. This is while other trucks are delivering trips, then the repairs will kind of take place. So it's not based on a clock. It's based on kind of an activity of your other trucks as to when your truck actually gets repaired. Park your trucks to free up slots and buy more trucks. I have not used that before either. I believe there's limits on how many active trucks you can have at one time. I'm not guessing that's by region, but we'll find out. But say we've got a dump truck here, but we really want a semi trailer that can haul a bunch more materials and maybe do it a little faster, but we don't have room to buy more trucks. We could park this one and then go buy another. I believe that's how that works. We'll probably get to trying that out at some point. Let's see, where are we at here? Got a few more. Okay, New Zealand. Not going to pronounce that. In the Manawatu region hosts the river, New Zealand's longest navigable waterway. Okay. Complete the businesses around that town. Do 9 things to complete, and we get 10,000. It's just a general contract. And these may guide us. If we get stuck, we'll come back. But we've got some more map exploring to do. Vehicle dash. Okay, this is another tutorial. Did we do this one? Nope. This one shows the currently selected vehicle. As your vehicle gets old, the dash starts to deteriorate and crack. You may want to think about repairing or replacing your truck. The main circle, that's this guy here, I believe. Current speed, your vehicle's current speed, and basic information about the vehicle. Okay, cool. So I mouse over. Oh, so there is, yeah, we can see the speed when the truck is traveling. We can see the total miles there. And then if I hover over, we get a little bit more clear display of all that information. All right. Then it says there's a plus and minus to zoom the map in and out. I just typically use the scroll wheel. Then repeat. Where is that? Repeat. That's over here. Repeat. Pressed, and your vehicle will repeat the route it has been assigned until the destination is full. I think we can also do that here, right? They've got that icon over here for the individual trucks as well. I tend to use the vehicle list more than the dash here. Okay, extra things you can do to your vehicle. Power, start and stop your vehicle. If the vehicle has stopped because the destination is full, you can click to send it again. Okay, if your vehicle has stopped, you can click power to send it again. Click to start or stop the vehicle. If stopped, click to repeat the last action. Okay, interesting. Let's see here. So this comes into play when I believe, we'll see this later, but say you got to provide a bunch of 5 different resources to a town that has a large population and it's consuming the resources as you're delivering them. Well, you may want to oversupply the first few products that you are providing just to buy you time to to supply the last 2 products that you're going to provide to that town. And so once the town's need is met, your truck is going to stop, right? So if I send a truck off to a location to deliver goods, it's going to keep doing it until that need is satisfied for that single product. But meanwhile, that town is consuming it, and now it may fall short of that product you had delivered and satisfied. So by overstocking, you can buy yourself some time. So if that sounds confusing, it's not too bad. We will see that down the road once we start supplying some of the larger towns that have a big population. So, but this is just saying one way to make your vehicle deliver goods to a town that has already had its needs satisfied is clicking this power button when the vehicle is stopped. So it just sends it off again to go deliver another load, even though the town or industry or whatever you're supplying was full. This will go make an additional trip. So I'm pretty sure we're going to be using that. All right, one more tutorial or one more contract to go. Okay, number 13, town business resource needs. This is a list of resources that the town and business needs to be completed. Okay, now where is that? Let's just click on one of these guys. Maybe they're talking about this. Okay, image. The image of the resource, a question mark if it's an unknown resource. Okay, so they're right there. We got the question mark. This particular, I believe this is a business, requires a product that we haven't discovered. Okay, question mark if an unknown resource. An image with a question mark indicates you know the resource exists, but you haven't found a source yet. All right. Multi-resource. Some resource requirements have multiple resources. Deliver any of those resources to fill the need. You can deliver from multiple sources at once. We saw that not too long ago in the last episode. I probably won't find a good example of that, but basically we had a single circle here, and it had multiple icons kind of floating around the perimeter of the circle. And that just indicates you can provide any of those products and that will satisfy this circle or that need. We'll see that. We'll definitely see that. Okay. You can deliver from multiple sources at once. Okay. It's just saying like, say this guy needed either sugarcane or milk, and we had a little sugarcane icon on one side and a milk icon on the other. We could send trucks to go deliver both, and that would satisfy this single resource need. We'll see that. We'll see that later, I'm sure. Image circle. A ring appears as you fill the industry up. Red consumes faster, and green indicates you have enough. Okay, so we saw that. We've seen that in the first episode or even the tutorial episodes. You can't overfill an industry by clicking on the truck's power button. So again, yeah, we're getting back to that power button where you've got a big town with a large population and you want to buy yourself some time. Sometimes oversupplying the early products that you are taking to the town will buy you time to finish out some of the later products that you're going to be delivering. So we will see that. And again, to do that, it looks like we use the power button. Complete the towns for a score and efficiency rate. Click for more details of your score. And then this is just to complete this contract. We got a few more towns or another town to complete just to clear this little tutorial contract. I don't worry about the score, but maybe you will, and you'll take an interest in that. I don't really worry too much about the score. I just want to complete. There's so many things to complete. Speaking of which, we just did complete our construction. Let's go ahead and clear that. We did a little more exploring. That opened up some contracts, and we found some industry with our blue truck. But let's see if we can explore a little bit more off to the west and find some additional industry. What did we find? I don't see. No, this is a blue, or it looks blue to me. This is a large town, 22,000 make. Actually, not that large. And it says up here at the top, we discovered a flower farm. So that's one more resource we can add to the list. We supply fertilizer and we get flowers. I think we have a good supply of fertilizer around, so that won't be an issue. Is that this guy? What is this? We supply fertilizer and we get the mung beans. We saw the announcement for that. Here is more road construction. We need limestone. I don't believe we know where that is yet. Nope, I don't see it on the map. So let's see. Can we send our yellow truck any further east to discover anything? We've got businesses to complete. I'll probably do those off camera at some point because those are pretty straightforward. We know how to do that. It's just supplying the resource. Right now, we are in the process of uncovering as much of the map as we can. Let's see here. Okay, we're blocked there. That is oil. We don't have oil. We don't have clay. I'm pretty sure we don't have clay. I'll drag to see. Nope, no clay. Can this guy go any further or discover anything else? Let's grab the yellow truck and just hover over. Okay, it looks like I see some red circles. And that to me indicates that there's a place I can expand more of the map if I go travel there. So let's go do that. We'll just see. It may just be some businesses. Looks like that opened up. But okay, so now we saw a new road snap in. So it's important. Like the approach I take, I like to expand as much of the map as I can right out of the gate. And I almost ignore the contracts for a good long time until I'm stuck. But I think in this Let's Play series, I'm going to try and be a little more active on the contracts as we go. Okay, here we go. We is part of opening up more roads. They're giving us another contract. Okay, information about the town. Many towns contain images or a fuzzy find will best guess the image. Many towns contain images or a fuzzy find will best guess the image. Okay. Question mark. Vote for a different image. Okay, so this is all about, I think what they're talking about is this stuff here. The images of the different towns and businesses. Okay. Question mark is vote for a different image. They're talking about this question mark here. And this is all about just kind of embellishing the game with more content about these different locations. I mean, the thousands of locations that are in the game. That's what this looks like. This tutorial's contract is all about. Eyes and internet search for the current town or business. So if we were to click this, my browser would fling open and it would go search for rock and ropes, I believe. You can try that on your own. English town and business title. That's, I believe, up here. What else we got? Local language title. Interesting. I don't know if I see that. Yeah, I'm not sure. Local language title. And then the continent. The continent, the town's country belongs to. Population estimate. We don't have that for this one. Business type. And fun facts. There's our fun facts. Complete 50 businesses to vote. All right, so that's just explaining kind of the town pop up there. Let's see what else we can do as we explore more towards the east. I'm just going to grab my truck and I'm going to see if I can find some more red circles that I can actually get to. That we've got some up here. This is a little bit of a trek. Let's do it. Let's send our truck over there and maybe it'll. Oh, so there is a road that popped up that I didn't notice. We discovered a lettuce farm. And let's see. We may not be able to reach the lettuce farm. Oh, there's our asphalt. Nice. And we need it. We need it to unlock the road to get to it. So eventually we'll find the oil that'll allow us to get to the asphalt plant here, I believe. I'm not sure. There is industry here. I'm guessing I can get to it, and then I can unlock this road as well. But right now that's blocked to us. I'm pretty sure. Let's just go ahead and see if we can drag it. I've got a truck selected. Let me dismiss this lettuce farm notice. Pretty sure we cannot get to that. We are blocked from reaching it. But we'll unlock that, and it'll get us asphalt at some point. What else did we unlock? Did we get another contract popped up? Looks like it. Number 11, business and pop-up taskbar. Towns and businesses are different, so show different buttons and indicators. X to close the pop-up. Guessing that's this guy, maybe. Arrows out. Center the map on the selected town. So boom. Okay, that centers on the town we've selected. That's cool to know. Because that icon is reused. So this arrow is pointing out. We use it to move windows in some cases, but on the town display, that will center the map on the current town. So that's interesting. Pin the town on the map. Click again to cycle through more colors. We've seen that. We'll see more of that soon. RCT buttons. RCT. Okay, RC and T. That's up here. The region high scores, sub-region high scores, and town high scores. Got it. SE buttons. SE buttons. I don't see SE buttons. Maybe you see them. I don't. High scores for the town sorted by score and efficiency. Let's click on a town if we can. Let's see if I can find a town. Do we have? I don't see SE buttons. So maybe that'll come up later. I'm not sure quite what that is. SE buttons. High scores for the town sorted by score and efficiency. Yeah, not sure what that is. Let's click another town. Yeah, I don't see. I see RCT, town details. This is kind of game level stuff over here. So maybe we'll get to that. I'm not sure what that is. Again, I don't really focus on the scores. You might want to. I think a lot of people do. There's different scoreboards you can find. There's things you can do in the Discord too. To learn more about that, just talk up to people in the Discord. They're super duper helpful. Okay, business type icon. Business type icon. Is that this here maybe? Not sure. Select another business. Let's keep moving through. I don't want to get too stuck. Business type icon. Click the left and right buttons to find previous and next businesses of the same type. So that's these guys, and that's the business type icon. Colored ring, the size of the road that connects the town. Oh, that's interesting. Is it that guy? Is that this thing? Dude, let's see here. This ring is the size. I'm guessing that's the size of the road that connects the town. I'm just looking for another, like maybe smaller place. Can we see a change in this ring as I pick different locations? Not yet. There, that changed. Huh. Now, I'm not sure what the colors mean. So let's see. Does it tell us? Colored ring, the size of the road that connects the town. Okay, truck, train, plane indicates if a road or railport exists. I think that's over here. So truck, train, or a plane. Okay, if it's a truck, I guess it's a road. So we've got a truck there and it's showing it's a road. An orange train icon indicates that a rail can be built. Okay, very cool. That's all tutorial content. Tell you what, we are at the end of this episode. Again, we're just exploring New Zealand. So in this episode, we opened up a little bit of land here off to the what I would call here the east, and we did a little bit in the south. We also walked through a ton of contracts. Many of these are meant to be tutorials, so hopefully that helps a little bit. We'll come back and reinforce these concepts as we go, but we learned about the dash, we learned about the vehicle list and the different icons and where to click and center and all that kind of stuff. I'll probably forget half of that, and then I'll have to remember it as we go. So hopefully that won't be too frustrating for you, but I tend to lose track of some of the stuff when it's a whole bunch all at once. But anyway, yeah, so hopefully that helped. We got to see a fair amount of tutorial content. I think that's a kind of a smart way of doing it in the contracts, and we can come back to a lot of the stuff and look at it. In fact, I think we can sort this list and even see the ones we've completed right here. So if we really wanted to, we could dive in and look at all these ones that are numbered. I believe the contracts that have the numbering are the ones that have the tutorial content in them. So if we wanted to, we could just we could always go back to the contract list as almost like our little hub file. But we'll see if we run into problems. I think we'll be fine. For now, if you like this content, please do give it a thumbs up. I appreciate those of you who have given likes to the earlier videos in this series. Um, Hopefully, we're moving along in a way that you guys find entertaining and informative. If you like the video, again, yeah, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. That'll help this tiny channel grow and help more people see these videos and hopefully help more people learn about Logistical 3 Earth and that the game exists and that there's a lot of fun to be had if you give this game a little bit of time to learn it. So that's it for now. This is Glidercat signing off, saying I will see you in the next episode. And thanks again so much for watching.